He's obviously taller than anyone Keith Thurman has ever faced. Like, this height difference is crazy. 6'5" to 5'9".
He gets hit by the same hooks over and over again because he has like tall man syndrome, bro. Like,
Bro, it's just you have to. I feel like he would actually have to knock him out to like win this fight. Like, I feel like that's the only way that Keith Thurman has a chance to win this fight.
I don't know if Thurman can do it at this age right now.
Welcome to Truth Be Told with JTG. You know what I'm saying? We here with enthusiasts. We here with 13th round. And we here with my guy FA. You know what I'm saying? Today we're going to be talking boxing. We're going to talk about some newer fights. And yeah. Keith Thurman and Fundora. So obviously there's some pretty good guys on the undercard. We got Tellez versus Brian Mendoza. A guy I'm really looking forward to on the undercard, Yoeli Hernandez fighting Terrell Gausha. We're just gonna briefly talk about him. I mean, he's pretty good pressure fighter. He could box as well. Good power. From what I've seen so far, got a good chin too. So not gonna lie, his future looking promising at 160, especially with the state 160 is in right now. I think it's not really the best. It's probably the worst division in the sport right now. I can't lie. Just off the fact that Janabek popped for PDs, and then obviously Lara Old, Adames moving up to 168 now. So now it's really just, the division's just up for grabs at this point. I can't lie. Yeah. So.
No, you could see very early, like, he was just going to be a problem for the division. It just sucks that we missing out on so many great fights now. Adames moving up. I really wanted Janabek to fight him. That was the fight I really wanted to see, but fortunately, not going to get it. I mean, it's really his division from here on out.
Yeah.
I'd be interested to see how long he stays at 160 as well, because he seems like a big kid. I remember him standing next to Boots, who's fighting at 154 but is known to be big, and Canelo, who fights at 168, and this is the biggest 168-pound guy, but he's definitely like not small. Like, he's very stocky, and he looks huge compared to both of them. So I'm interested to see how long he stays at 160, if he wants to become undisputed or not.
I seen a couple of his fights though. He looked pretty good. 160 is for the taking. So if he wants to stay at 160 and make his reign there, I feel like it's not a bad idea.
All right, we gonna switch over to the main event: Fundora versus Keith Thurman. Now the big question around this fight is obviously the last fight got canceled because of Fundora and the bicep injury. Now if you look at that bicep right now, that shit look crazy as hell right now. It look crazy, but can't lie, I still think he got it in the bag. I'm gonna be honest. I think he got it in the bag. I think not only he's obviously taller than anyone Keith Thurman has ever faced. Like, this height difference is crazy. 6'5" to 5'9". Like, that's a crazy ass height difference. He got power. He could fight at range, and he could somewhat fight in the pocket, which he shouldn't be doing, especially against no Keith Thurman. Since come on, bro. Like his whole goal is he has to get into the pocket. So it would be kind of dumb for him to sit in the pocket this fight. But I think if he fights at range, I feel like he could counter him at range, drop him, and even stop him, to be honest.
I mean, with his advantages, he's going to be in every single fight. It's just a matter of him having the right game plan. Because, I mean, with his height and obviously his style, too, he has that style where it's just like constant pressure, a lot of punches. He's going to be difficult for anybody, but there are some guys in the division that can definitely give him a lot of work, but we'll see until then. But I don't know if Thurman can do it at this age right now.
Yeah, I think Thurman, if this was his prime Thurman, I'd honestly lean towards Thurman. Like, I think he throws the exact same hooks that this dude Fundora success. He hits him hard, nigga. He can hit him real hard. Like, he could hit him with he gets hit by the same hooks over and over again because he has like tall man syndrome, bro. Like, he stands there with his chin up in the air. That's how Mendoza got him with that same hook, because he fights like a tall man on the inside. And if you get hit by those hooks by prime Keith Thurman, it's over. But he's deep into his career now. He's been hurt like over and over and over again. That's kept him out the ring for a long time. Like, I don't see how Keith wins this fight at this age, but I could see Keith hitting him with some good shots, but I don't see him going to the 12th at all.
It's one of those fights too where I feel like PBC wants Thurman to win. Could just imagine seeing Thurman versus Spence. That's a very big fight down the line. If Thurman was to win, that we all know, like that's mega fight there.
But that's a good point because if you think about it, like he's been with PBC throughout his whole career. Like the fact that he's even getting this fight coming off like a Jarvis win, like that's kind of insane if you think about it. Like I just think that I do feel the same. Like I do feel like the PBC wants him to win because that's their guy. That's been a part of that. He's been a part of the PBC forever, and has been in big fights too. You know, and has sold out like good arenas. So like I do see that point.
Honestly, I really do feel like this is just Fundora's fight lose. Like everything is in his court. He's a younger fighter, taller. I feel like Fundora is just you have to. I feel like he would actually have to knock him out to like win this fight. Like some type of body shot, some type of long looping hook that you just said. You know, he's susceptible to. I feel like that's the only way that Keith Thurman has a chance to win this fight.
And yeah, so final prediction for me, I'm going Keith Thurman. Fundora. I'm going Fundora.
I was about to say, damn.
I'm going Fundora knockout in like 8.
It's not bad, bro.
So yeah.
To me, I got Fundora by decision. I think Thurman's gonna go in there once he realizes he's just gonna be kind of just outclassed. I think he's gonna survive. I don't really see him getting knocked out. But if Thurman or if Fundora does knock him out, that's a very big win, very big statement, and you can argue that he's gonna be the kind of top guy in the division, even though this division at 154 is extremely stacked.
Yeah, I think even with Zayas he fought for when Pandora vacated or got stripped. Did Fundora get stripped or something? Because he had 2 belts at one point, right?
He was stripped, I think.
Yeah, so even when he was stripped, like I do feel like the guy to beat is Fundora because he has been. I think he's the longest reigning champion at 154 right now.
Currently, yes.
Yeah. So yeah, it was a division, and plus he was unified. Beat Tim Tszyu, who was on a crazy run at the time when he got Tim Tszyu, and I just think it's Fundora's time right now, especially when he's fighting the older Keith. I think he gets him out of there. I think Fundora gets him out of there in probably like the 9th. I think that the ring rust is gonna be a thing in like the early rounds, but as soon as he gets loose, I think it's gonna get bad for Keith. I ain't gonna cap.
I think he stops him. He's gonna try to get inside the whole fight, and I would hope Fundora doesn't let him get inside. Being that he's 6'6", you know what I'm saying? So I think he's gonna just be jabbing him all night and then be waiting on that right coming. It's coming eventually. I don't know when it's gonna come, but it's gonna come.
Moses Itauma next fight. He's fighting Itauma-Franklin this Saturday. Now the undercard, I mean, there's some guys I know, but we're just not gonna go over them. They're not really that important, you know. No offense to them. But Moses Itauma, man, he's a promising, you know what I'm saying, young guy. He's only 20 years old. Already has a win over a guy like Dillian White. Granted, it's like dinosaur Dillian White. It's still a decent win, feel me? And I feel like this is probably gonna be his toughest test today. You know, Itauma-Franklin, you know, he fought Joshua, you know, he fought Dillian White. I think he actually beat Dillian White, but they robbed him of a decision. And you know, Joshua, he couldn't stop him. So if a guy like Itauma can go out there and stop a guy like Franklin, who's not really too bad of a form since the AJ fight and the Dillian White fight, then I think that's a good, you know, thing for his career. You know, Franklin's a good durable guy. He gives everyone tough fights. He also just come off of a win, a little controversial, but it was a win.
For me, when it comes to Itauma, I think he's the future. Of course, he has, let's say, about 2-3 years before he's like really at the top level. We still got guys like Usyk. We still got, you know, even Anthony Joshua, Aki Caballal, Big Bang Zhang. He's not really there yet, but you can definitely see the potential. And having a big win here by knockout, I mean, it's just going to be evident of that.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Every time, I don't know if it's because I'm American, every time a British dude is coming up and he's looking good, I'm a little hesitant. Like, I don't know yet. Like, even as good as he's looked, and he's like special. Even Frank Warren, someone who's been in boxing for like over 50, 60 years, he said like this is like one of the most talented guys he's ever had under his roster, which is saying something. Like, I don't think that's just promoting talk. Like, I do want to believe him, but if he were to stop Franklin, that would impress me a lot, because a guy that could go 12 with AJ is like that's impressive in within itself. Like nobody, especially when AJ was fighting him, like that's as prime AJ as it gets. Like nobody was really going 12 with AJ. So like if he stops him, that'd be very impressive. And I think that'll finally get me to believe like this is the truth, like for sure.
Most of the time, I feel like he has all the tools. Like everything his hands are so fast. Be a heavyweight. He has all the tools to be one of the greatest heavyweights ever. I think he is going to be the future. Honestly, if Usyk wasn't keeping all the belts in his court right now, I believe that he would actually have a belt. But he's one of the most talented heavyweights we have up to date.
On the topic of Itauma, do y'all want to see him versus Usyk at some point?
I'm gonna be real. If it's up to me, I don't think it should happen. I'm gonna be honest. With the career trajectory, if you want to set him down the right path, him fighting Usyk right now, no, don't do it. Even though Turkey's trying to push that, and they're like, oh yeah, well we want him to fight Itauma. No, do not do that. Like you just gonna get him stopped and hurt. He's too young, too inexperienced. But by the time I think Moses Itauma is already ready for all the top dogs, I think Usyk's gonna be out of there. So I don't really see it happening, to be honest.
I mean, he says he has 3 fights left, and Itauma definitely wasn't one of the names. But I think it would be cool for like a little passing of the torch. But
Bro,
I mean,
yes.
It would be cool. But honestly, too, I don't feel like it's that big of a loss for Itauma though. I mean, it's Usyk though. You're losing against an all-time great heavyweight. I mean, to me, it's a win, no matter what.
Yeah, it could like Floyd Mayweather Canelo, like you know what I'm saying? Like it could put him in the lab crazy, and then he could end up being greater than he was gonna be if he didn't lose to Usyk. Like sometimes, like when you fight a generational talent, bro, it raises your level. So even though he might lose to Usyk, we know like he raises game, like because he can't go in there right now how he is. He's too green. Like I don't think he could beat him right now. But like you said, in a few years, he's gonna be hitting prime level, and Usyk's on the way out already. He probably has 3 fights. That's a year and a half. I don't think like that time frame matches.
Y'all make some good points. It could be a cool like little passing of the torch moment. If Itauma even beats him, that would be crazy. Like that's crazy. But even if he loses to him, that's still like somewhat passing of the torch because because Usyk's gonna be leaving the division, and we know Itauma's probably gonna do well in a division where no Usyk is there.
The only way I feel like it's not a passing of the torch is like if Usyk just mops the floor with him, like does what he did to Dubois. Yeah, like
terrible.
Yeah.
That's the worst case scenario. But I don't think that's gonna happen. Like even if they fight now, I don't think he'll get stopped as bad as Dubois did.
I was really hoping that if Usyk does fight anybody, it will be either Aggie Cabial and probably Worley. I don't want to see Dubois again. I'm sorry. I just don't want to see that again. And if that's the case, get him out of here.
Bro, if he fights Dubois again, trying to get like a big payday like from England, bro, like that's ugly shit, bro. Like I'm not watching that. I'm not watching you abuse of this man. Like no way, bro.
At that point, it's bullying, bro. It's bullying.
It is bullying.
It's Abdullah Mason and Keyshawn Davis arguing. Like you could tell, like Abdullah's like, why is this calling me out? He's like not in my weight class, and he's about to move up to 47. Like there's no way this fight could happen. Like it's bullying, bro. Like you can't do this no more.
Yeah, I feel like I forgot what I was about to say. Fuck.
Bro, it's on the weed.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm in support. I kind of support Usyk fighting, Rico for a little payday. But if he go and fight Dubois again,
nah. But even that Rico fight, you have to say that shit's ugly, bro. Like
I mean, kind of, but it's like, I mean, all the greats took fights similar to that. Muhammad Ali went and fought a random fucking wrestler. Like it happens, bro. Like. You could go. I feel like you could go get his little payday. He fought everybody.
Strip him, bro. We got a division to move forward. Like we gotta get this shit going, cause like, and especially
he is
like
holding up the whole division.
That's what I'm saying. With AJ coming back too, like I want to see AJ versus Fury. Like I want to see the big fights in the heavyweight division. If you're gonna be defending against kickboxers, bro.
I mean, it's a wild fight, bro.
So I'm talking shit.
Yeah.
Hey, but you mentioned being hesitant with like UK fighters.
Fortunately,
bro, I'm telling you. I'm low-key a hater. I'm tired of seeing the UK boxers on top, especially at heavyweight. I need Jared Anderson and Torres to do something, bro. I'm sorry.
Bro, they just
Yo,
not
that
the ones,
all our
gang.
big dudes. Yeah, no, all our big dudes. They go play football. They go play basketball. You know how it is, bro. Like, nobody here big grows up boxing. Even like they just don't, bro. Like,
Yeah.
the only guy that has a chance, I saw him like Spar Pereira, and like he was kind of holding his own, and he's young. He's coming up in the amateurs. Malachi
Oh
Jordan.
yeah,
He's
Malachi
nice, bro.
George.
He's nice, bro.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, he the only hope for US boxing. US heavyweight boxing. US heavyweight boxing. Cause man, Jared Anderson and Torres. Like Torres good, but bro, he got so many holes in his game, and Jared Anderson, we don't even gotta talk about him, bro. Like
McCauley's doing you bad like that. I'm sorry, bro.
Man.
Boy said, and like brought it like from his hip. He was like, fuck it. And caught him right in the chin. Boy started doing this. I was like, oh, nah, it's up,
yeah.
bro.
Bro over here doing
I was gonna win that fight so crazy.
yeah.
You thought you picked him to win?
Fortunately.
Bro, I was heartbroken. What are you talking about? That's my favorite fighter. Heartbroken.
Nah. Out of everybody you chose Big Baby.
I was like, Jared Anderson is the next best prospect. Round 2, this man getting dropped. I'm like, oh my god, bro.
Yo, but we take falls. Like you do certain predictions, bro. Or like you go on a limb and try to pick an upset, bro. I picked Canelo to beat Crawford. My fifth video ever, bro. My fifth video ever on TikTok. It went crazy. It went crazy twice. One, cause it got like a lot of people's attention at first. It had like 150K views, and then another 150 came just to hate. Like right after you went, just to hate, bro. Like you know how it is. Everybody gets those bad comments, bro. That's just crazy.
I mean, with Jared Anderson, it's like it's not bad to lose in boxing. I feel like we gotta get used to people losing, because then that's just them fighting the best. But when it's like him, like, and then you come into your return fight and then you looking bad against a pure Bumatron, it's like bad, bro. It's like
It's like the character issue. It's like he don't even care too.
I mean,
so nonchalant about it, bro. It's like, come on now, bro.
Bro, I mean,
It's that trainer Roy Jones. He got to get the joint Roy Jones, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Roy Jones can't save him, bro. Nah, he can't save him,
bro. I was seeing even while while he was in the midst of like being at his best during his like little prospect run, bro. He was over here talking about he was over here crying to Roy Jones talking about I'm scared of the pressure though. I'm like, oh shit.
23, bro.
I'm 23.
23, bro.
Like, dog. Like, I don't even know.
There's 147 fat kids in the UK that die to have that spot. You understand that? Like, you would understand this shit.
Yeah, bro.
Thanks.
Them Brits, bro. They be going crazy, bro.
At heavyweight, and that's it though.
Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah,
like,
because I can lie. Down in other weight classes, they usually be stinkers. I can't lie. You know, we do got some legends, but
yeah, 100%. Yo, but you know who like I don't know about yet, but he looks nice. Like I didn't want to say he's nice, and then look stupid after. Adam Azim looks nice.
Yes.
he does look nice.
Like I see him and I'm like, bro, that's just not bad. Like I'm like, okay, like he's quick. Like he has like super fast hands, and he stays for the most part responsible. But then he's like super athletic and can get out your way. Like he's impressive. Like.
Now he definitely smooth. His last fight, he showed some really good defense too. I was actually pretty surprised.
Yeah, for sure. Because like I feel like when it comes to British boxing, like a lot of them have good offense. Like I'm not gonna lie to you, like they could get their shit off, but like once they can't like really counterpunch, and then they get hit a lot because like they kind of stay in a straight line and just try to evade with their feet more. It's a little weird. Like I've kind of noticed that.
Yeah, and the thing is with him, he passes the eye test. It's just I need to see him get actually tested, like against real comp. You know, like Sergey Lipin, that's cool. That's a little step up. It's alright.
That 6 years ago would have been tough.
Yeah, it's cool, but man, Kurt Scooby, bruh, that ain't moving me, bruh. That ain't moving.
Nah, I can't, bro. I can't. Like,
Wasn't he like a natural lightweight too, huh?
Yeah, he was at 135 for a little bit.
Yeah, but I feel like he was big at 35. To be honest, I feel like if anything, he weight bullying at 135. Like that's
he was a D1 running back or something crazy. You know they don't go past like they don't go lower than like 180, bro. Like
you see that man Bill, bro? Like you ain't look. I ain't looking at that man and being like he 135.
Yeah, nah, especially not on fight night. He looked like 165 at least, bro. Like, ew. I'm like, damn. Like this dude even trained boxing or he just like lifting weights the whole time. Like that should get you confused.
First, we're gonna start off with Abdullah Mason. Where we putting Abdullah Mason?
This is a tier list of young fighters. Abdullah Mason probably got to be S tier.
Ooh. I mean, considering the other people on the list, I put him A, bruh. I put him A.
Wait, but you gotta give your explanation after you gotta say why A.
Okay, so A, I think it's A because I mean we've seen a lot of holes in his game, in his defense. I think he still has a lot to go. I feel like S tier is guys like that are like you could see them. I mean, I feel like that have proved something. Like Abdullah, he got a bunch of potential. It's just he hasn't proved it against really anybody at all. I mean, Sam Noakes, that's a good, it's a good contender win. But like if he beat a guy like Ray Mortaya, that's like that's like you could put him at tier. But I just feel like he hasn't faced the competition, even though maybe not be his fault, but still feel like he hasn't faced the competition to be like a S tier type guy. But what y'all think?
Now I don't know who's gonna be on the list. Like, because if there's someone that's an S that's super young, they have to be nasty.
Yeah. All right, Emiliano Vargas.
Probably, I'm gonna go B tier. I think he does have that it factor. You can see the skills are there, the power is there. He has just like that face to be one of the faces of boxing. It's just that he hasn't proved it yet. He hasn't become champion. He's kind of just not reaching that contender status. This year's going to be a huge year for him. I think he possibly could move up to like an A tier or S tier if he does get like a title shot or whatnot, but only time will tell.
Next, Richard Torres Jr. Big guy, young guy, heavyweight. Kind of our last, like realistically, probably our last hope for a while at heavyweight when it comes to America. But where would y'all put him? I'm thinking A tier.
It's a little high.
For real?
Guido win one.
No, I feel like it's a little disrespectful to put him up there with Abdullah.
I mean, bro, he got a good win. He got a Gordo win. Gordo pretty. That's a world level opponent. I mean, I don't know.
It's hard because he's not champion though. He's not champion. And he's not in the top 10. So in that case, I feel like you gotta move Abdullah up to the S tier in that case though.
Yeah, if he's gonna be A, Abdullah gotta be S tier because he's champion for sure.
I'll put him B.
B tier.
All right, Moses Itauma, very young, rising star at heavyweight. I feel like it's cool to put him A tier. He got the skill.
I would agree only because he is in the top 10. And he hasn't shown nearly as many flaws as Torres.
Yeah, I could agree with putting him A. I probably would have put him B, but I see A.
And then last but not least, Xander Zayas, young guy. Was he like 24 maybe? He's like 23, 24. Young, unified champion. Gotta put him S.
Yeah, he's about as accomplished as it gets when you're that young. Can the competition be higher? Yeah. Of course. I don't think I'm not too high on Abis Barao. Like, and he was winning they were fighting for vacancy? Yeah, they were fighting for vacancy, right?
Nah, because both had the. I mean, because Abis did have the belt, but he got emailed the belt.
Yeah. Oh, facts. Nah, that's a fact. He got emailed the belt. So yeah,
that was the belt Fundora lost, wasn't it?
Yeah, he got the belt emailed from Fundora.
Yeah, I think
that's still S though, just because he's so accomplished. Like who's unified at 24? Like not many.
Yeah, yeah, because even Bam unified at 25, but
yeah, he's different though.
Yeah, he's different. Yeah,
he's on the pound for pound list. Fucking tier list.
Facts.
He's on a crazy road, but I hate to go too far, but is kind of on that same path as Devin Haney. It's very close in age too. Wasn't Haney
I,
undisputed on 24, 25?
yeah.
I think
We
yeah,
talking about Bam or Zion?
Oh,
no, he's not.
Zayas.
Oh, Zion. Yeah.
Yeah, but honestly, if you were ranking him in S tier, Haney would definitely be in front of him at that age as well. Like when Haney was 24, 23, like yeah, he getting undisputed at 23, bro. Like Theo did it super young too, but like he beat like a lot of champions. Like he really just had to beat Cambosis to get it. So like
Yeah.
that's why I'll give it to Theo the edge there.
You also have to give Xander Zayas respect too, because if he does get this fight against Boots, that's a hard challenge there. Big risk.
Huge, bro. And especially, I think that fight is gonna sell so crazy if they have it in New York because they have a crazy Puerto Rican population, and obviously Philly's right next door to New York, so you know they're gonna come to support Boots because Boots is huge in Philly. And honestly, bro, like I think it's gonna be BTA Boots. Like I can't like see it any other way, bro. I don't know. I feel like someone was saying like you gotta put some respect on that dude's name. Like he's
I
like
gotta
that.
put
But I'm
some
like
respect
I
on
see
Zion.
him and I'm like his boxing IQ is decent. He's not very fast, doesn't hit very hard. And I feel like to beat Boots, you gotta have like something to you, like something special about you to beat him. So like we'll see.
Hey, I think when it comes to that fight, I think it's a lot. I think it's closer than a lot of people think. To be honest, uh, we not really seen um, Boots really fight someone who could really fight on the back foot that well, like Zayas. I feel like the last person who somewhat could fight on the back foot was Karen Chukajan, and I think he struggled with Karen Chukajan in the second fight. I thought it was like a 7-5, 8-4. I think it was pretty close. Closer than it should have been. I think he still won the fight, but it was closer than it should have been, and he was giving them fits. I feel like if Karen Chukajan can give you fits, a lot better guy in Zayas can get you fits. A lot younger, a lot better. So I still give him a chance to win this fight. I give him like a 30% chance, but I think Boots is probably gonna take it.
I think it could be a close fight early. I could definitely see Boots just like taking it away as the rounds go on. It's hard to say knockout. I think Xander can find a way to kind of survive, but man, Boots' power is out of this world, and I'm not too confident that Xander has enough power to really keep Boots off of him for the full 12-round fight.
Back, bro. Like I see that too. And you know what's the problem? Boots has two big problems. He's already huge for 154 and he just moved up. And his dad's his trainer, Bozy Ennis. Like I don't know how good Bozy is as a trainer, given like his other fighters that he's had. I feel like if Boots ever separates and finds like a real good trainer, like I don't know who if Boots were to separate from his dad, who would you guys want to see him get trained by?
Um, I actually don't know.
Because he's
What's
not
the
going to
name?
Bomac in them because like like
Yeah,
I don't think that's gonna happen.
yeah. I don't think Derek
He
James would
wishes.
really be a good move either. So,
No, maybe like Ronnie Shields.
yeah. I mean, yeah, him
Ronnie
too.
Shields would be pretty decent. Like, but I don't know. But like maybe that's his problem. Like that like with Bozy, he thinks everybody's the son. Could just has like every physical gift in the in his bag. Like not everybody's like that, bro. Like Boots is gifted. Like his vision, his defense, his reflexes, speed, his power, his size, like everything. Like he's very like he's like above average in everything, bro. Like it's crazy.
You know
I
what?
think you saw a glimpse of that for Andy Cruz against Moritaya. Like
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Moritaya or Andy Cruz isn't Boots. Like he's skilled, but it's I just think the skill gap is, especially in the experience level gap too, is definitely different too.
Yeah, 100%. And honestly, like some dudes never developed past that amateur style. And like I thought he was doing like something good, like going to Philly, like because Philly, everybody, there you could be walking down the street and there's three people that know how to box. Like everybody boxes in Philly, so I feel like he get that Philly style of like being in the gym and being in those sparring matches that are hard. Like maybe even sparring like a little bit of Boots. Obviously, they wouldn't be going too hard, but like I thought he'd be able to adjust well and bring like a dose of the amateur style along with some pro stuff that he learned from Bozy. And it just hasn't been the case. Like he doesn't look great at all. I don't know what it could be. Maybe he's too small for 135.
Mm-hmm. I mean, in my opinion, I feel like the case with Bozy and Boots, I feel like it's gonna be one of the few cases where a fighter being trained by their dad is actually gonna like take them to the top. Like we just said, we were stumping to even find someone who would fit him other than Bozy. So I think that's the thing. And I think he just knows Boots. I think he knows. I mean, obviously that's his son. He knows Boots. I think he's gonna. I think that's his best bet to stay with Bozy. Yeah, I think it's his best bet to stay with Bozy because honestly, I don't really see anybody else really. I mean, I feel like if he goes with someone else, someone might ruin that style. Someone might ruin it. Someone might,
For him to leave, something would have to be like going like crazy wrong technically. Like he keeps getting caught by the same punch, or like maybe like he wants to tighten up his defense. He wants like a more defensive minded coach. But like there's really not a lot of coaches around like that anymore. Like really, like I feel like everybody either has a trainer we never heard of, or they're training. A lot of the top guys are training with the same guy. Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, the father son duo can work. When you're seeing, just on the tier list here, Emiliano Vargas, coached by his father, Richard Torres, Abdullah Mason. Like, it's a very common thing. So it can work. It just depends on really you take out the being the father part and just being the coach.
Yeah, and I'm saying I'm kind of bullshitting too because like they have, of course, it's one of the worst lineal titles that's ever been given. But like he has the lineal title at 147. Like he does have some accomplishments. He has unification fights. Like we just never saw him in those big fights at 147 because by the time he came around, like nobody was trying to take that risk or they were old or out of there. Like so it's true. Like Rosey is doing a good job with him, but it's like more of like his other stable of fighters.
How does Virgil Ortiz do against the rest of his division? I'm gonna name some guys. Y'all tell me how y'all think they do. I mean, how you think he does against them. So, first guy, Sebastian Fundora.
So as far as that matchup, that's a great fight. First off, that fight is going to be a classic. I think either guy possibly could stop either guy. I mean, Virgil gets hit, Fundora gets hit. I think it's going to come down to, like we mentioned, inside game. I think Virgil is going to be one more so coming forward. I think he can possibly try to back up Fundora as the rounds go on. But the thing too is Virgil, he's not just a brawler. He can really fight on the back foot as well. He's very skilled, very underrated with his boxing skills. So I think in that fight, I'm gonna have to lean towards Virgil.
Yeah, honestly, I thought if Virgil could get that fight, like that'd be the fastest way to a belt for Virgil. Like I really do think like Virgil is the type of guy to get on the inside aggressively, and like if I don't see, because Fundora doesn't move enough, he's kind of just in front of you, uses his long arms. He doesn't really have lateral movement like that, so at that point, and he's very willing to fight on the inside too. Like he doesn't really care for it. Like he knows he can land those uppercuts that are coming from his hip, and like he hurts a lot of people with those. But honestly, I think Virgil would stop Fundora. I think he'd find his chin because of what we were talking about earlier, how he sits straight up like when he's on the inside. I don't think that's beneficial for him against Virgil, especially.
I think that Fundora is old food for Virgil. He has all of that body to work with. I think Virgil is the perfect fighter to be able to get inside and really like tag his body up. I think he stops him to the body, honestly. He just has too much body to work with. And I don't think he has enough power to keep Virgil off it.
Now next, I think I know what your answer is gonna be, but Josh Kelly. Ooh, shit.
Listen, when it comes to Josh Kelly, I'm not gonna lie, he definitely surprised me against Bachman. Definitely did. I did not think he was gonna be able to last full 12 rounds. But he was doing a lot of movement. That was a ton of movement. And I think Virgil is levels above Bachman. I think Virgil can definitely beat them. I think Virgil probably stops him mid rounds.
Yeah, that's a good take. I was impressed as well with his performance against Bakram, honestly, and he like was super impressive. He started gaslighting that fight, but still like managed to pull it out of the fire. Like Bakram just kept coming, putting that pressure on him. That usually breaks most people, and like he just didn't for whatever reason. We've seen him break before, and like obviously like you fight for a world title, like it makes you like 10% better. So he showed like extreme heart, like very good skill. But I think that's the perfect matchup. I think like the Madrimov fight would be a tougher fight was a tougher fight for Virgil than Josh Kelly would be.
Yeah, I think Virgil and Josh Kelly would probably be the equivalent to like Earl Spencer Bud. Nah, I'm joking. Nah, but
Oh
it won't be
shit.
bad. It won't look good. It won't look good at all. Virgil is too good for Josh Kelly. I don't think his defense is it's not where it needs to be. I mean, he's like 28, isn't he?
Yeah. Yeah,
Well,
like
it don't
somewhere
matter.
around there.
It's not no getting better at this point. I don't think so. I think that you know what I'm saying. Josh Kelly's really just assed out right now.
He
Yeah.
gotta fight somebody. He's gonna have to fight somebody. But when they asked his manager after the fight, like, oh, well, you guys interested in ducking Boots? He was like, his manager was like, look at this guy. He's handsome. He can't fight Boots. Like, basically was like, yo, like, literally called him handsome. He's like, he can't mess up that face right now, bro. Like, I was like, what? I was like, that's the weirdest duck I've ever heard in my life.
That is crazy
Good answer.
word.
Good answer.
Bro, look up the video, bro. It's a real thing.
That's a good answer. All right, last but not least, the fight we all want, the biggest fight, Jaron Boots Ennis. I'm gonna jump in on this one. I think Boots stops him. To be honest, I think he stops him. It's a hot take, but I mean, we seen him get dropped by Boachuk. We seen him get dropped by what's the dude, Mean Machine. And I think Boots counters. I think his slickness is gonna be a problem for Virgil. You know, although his defense is a little like as much as he's slick, he got good defense. It's also questionable at the same time because he's getting hit by Karen Chukajan, you know, David Ebenesian. So yeah, it's like if he get caught, he going to sleep. It's over. He going to sleep. It's bedtime. But if he could genuinely keep him at bay, not really get touched too much, I think he could outbox him and then eventually stop him.
To me, this is as 50-50 as you can get, but I am leaning towards Boots. And to me, they both get hit a ton, like a lot, right? But I just feel like it's going to come down to the offense. And I feel like when it comes to them two, I feel like Boots just has a little bit more skills than Virgil. Has a little bit more kind of sauce to him. It's going to have him just get that slight edge.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely see it the same way you do as well, Hefe. Like, he's like this is one of the best fights you can make in all of boxing, like without a question. Like, these are one of those fights that you don't mind paying the money to go to see it live or see it at your crib with a whole bunch of people watching because you know it's gonna be a good fight. Like, but if I had to lean towards a certain side, like I would lean towards probably Boots. Like, but I'm talking about like it's like 55-45. Like, I really don't like. It's super close. Like, I do want to see this fight probably more than I want to see any fight in boxing, but I do see Boots. Like you said, I think his slickness in the end will get him hit less or make him harder to hit, and I think Virgil's always there to be hit, and I think that'll give him the edge, and he could potentially stop him, but I could see him get stopped too. Like he get hit with that hook on the inside by what was homeboy's name? The dude that was moving around the whole time.
Karen?
Huh? Karen, yeah, Karen.
Yeah.
He versus Karen. Like he was getting hit by like the craziest hook, like wide hooks, and like if that's Virgil, bro, like you're sick, like you're going down, like they just say you're sleeping, bro. Like he puts people to bed, man. Like I don't see that going good for him if he can't stay off of trouble. Like,
I got in this fight. I got Boots. But although one thing that I think is a problem, Boots does get hit too much, like a little too much, and I don't think he's faced a puncher that hits as hard as Virgil Ortiz. And Virgil Ortiz is one of those. He's a really skilled pressure fighter. Like once he flips Boots, gonna start picking his shots, selecting them really nicely in ways Boots has never seen. But also vice versa, Boots way more experienced than anybody that Virgil has seen. You know, but I do think that Boots is really slick, and he'll show him up.
One thing we have not mentioned though is the coaching battle between Robert Garcia and Bozy Ennis. We saw it once. And he coached versus more time. We saw how it went. And
yeah.
I can confidently say right now, Robert Garcia is the best coach in boxing right now. Have you his stable? Like he has at least 10 champions right now, or it's getting close to it. It feels like it. I mean, you look around his gym, it's talent, like championship level contenders, prospects.
Damn near
It's like,
legend.
man, having
Yeah.
that like in his corner is gonna be very hard to beat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Like 100%. Like Robert has had a crazy stable of fighters since I was a kid. Like, just always had good fighters. Like, and he was a champion within himself. Like, he knows the game inside and out. And his dad was Fernando Vargas's trainer. Like, they've always had like a very good stable of fighters in Oxnard for sure.
Yeah.
But that's a video right there. You got to make that video.
Yeah. But I think that's gonna be it for the first episode of Truth Be Told by JTG. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate everybody for joining. Peace out.